Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Tabs, and of course you guys know that, and this video is brought to you by Real Dudes Inc. So you guys know that these guys are the guys that I do pre-rolls for that offer a bunch of GTA mod menus. Today they actually hit me up asking for a review of a cheat that you guys have asked me to review multiple times, and that is Midnight, and it is the CSGO cheat for 30 days. They are charging $5. Now obviously they are resellers, as you know. Midnight is a Russian cheat, and if you wanted to buy it from their site, 30 days is about 299 rubles. Now, if we were to do the conversion, would come out to $4.67. And as far as I'm aware, you can't actually buy from their site because, again, Russia, the Russian ruble is up, and I don't think you're able to purchase and with any, yeah, see, like resellers, PayPal, Bitcoin, and credit cards, you have to go through a reseller. And then if you want to pay through Wallet One, which I don't think we have in North America and EU right now with the whole Russia, and I'm not going to continue on. I don't want to get demonetized, but as you can see, there's not a huge price difference. So we're going to be checking out Midnight today. And basically when you go to the link in the description and you purchase from these guys, you will be given a key and you will be given the website to Midnight.
Hard drive loaded up, lunch double encoded wood, zip up all your junk.
So I'm over here sitting down and doing a cheat review, and the 3D printer we ordered yesterday for Lethality's upcoming project just got delivered. By the way, if you're wondering why I just randomly cut to this, it's because this did just get delivered, and that's why I had to stop recording for a second. But check out the new Snapchat, Tab Snaps. It'll be on screen. Everything that I do behind the scenes will be on there, like talking about the 3D printer for an upcoming project. So once you create an account on midnight.im, it will tell you when you purchase where to go to create an account and such. You're going to go up to your account, you're going to go to user CP, and you are going to go to right up top here in your subscriptions and click activate key. Oh my. So this is like a day or two later. I apologize. I had some like personal stuff I had to deal with, but I do apologize that this video is going to come out late. But anyways, like I was saying, once you get your key and you go to Midnight, you sign up, you click activate key. From there, you'll put your key, and once your key has been placed there, you're just going to hit activate. After that, you'll be fully activated and good to go. So once you have activated your key, you'll be brought to the main page as you saw, but if you go back to the user CP, you can see when your sub expires, and you can download the loader. It may take a little while to load, but you can see that it is loading down here. Once this bar hits to 100%, you will be able to download. So you'll be closing Steam for this, and you'll be waiting for Steam to close, and then you launch the loader. And then for my email, I'm just going to do my email. Once you're logged in, you will see this. You will see all the change logs and all that kind of cool stuff, and you're going to click Start Now. So we'll download the cheat onto your computer to be able to be injected into your game, and of course, after this is done, you're going to start Steam and then start CSGO. Just like our previous CSGO review, we are going to be looking at our task manager while this does this. We're not seeing any CPU memory spikes, GPU spikes, nothing like that. You can see my GPUs mostly being used by OBS Studio right now. So far, nothing looks fishy. Again, I hate doing this because it gives cheats a bad taste, but people always ask if something is CPU intensive or memory intensive or GPU intensive. So far, I'm not seeing anything here, but I'll leave this open just for now while this downloads or loads. Now, please start CSGO and fight. All right, so it didn't auto-launch CSGO, it just auto-launched Steam for us. All right, so CSGO is actually started up, but we're still at the loading screen. Here we go. Now we can see our aimbot, our trigger bot, our visuals, Chams, radar, player list, miscellaneous configurations, and more. I can see we actually have an ESP preview here, and there's a chicken in the background. All right, let me hop into game capture and let's hop into game. Also, just want to note, CSGO is using 10%. Nothing else is using much, and we're injected and good to go. Memory is 18%, and CPU is 8. Even 7 now. All right, well, now that we're injected, we can open up the menu now that we're on an aimbot map. So we're going to start out at aimbot, work our way down as always. So for aimbot globals, we have enable, disable, and flash disable if enemy is near smoke, and your bind. We're going to keep that on mouse 1. Again, when you have a gun out, you will get the option to do individual gun settings. So for globals, you can see that auto fire, override, min damage, backtrack ticks, kill delay, resolver, standalone RCS is there. And if you scroll to here, you can individually set up each gun. So for weapon settings for the M4A1S, we're going to go static, smooth types. We can do distance based. Actually, let's just do static. Ignore jump, nearest, FOV. We can keep that at 2.2 for rifles. Smoothing, I generally like to start out about halfway. So 25 is fine. Recoil FOV, I'm not sure what recoil FOV means, but we're going to keep that on anyways. Recoil smooth, we can turn that to a 12. Recoil after shots, we're going to do 1. Aim stops after X shots. We'll keep it at 30. Recoil, pitch, and yaw are both set to 2.0. Delay types are time, MS, and none. We have backtrack, P silent. We're going to turn off P silent there. And then we are going to try this out really quickly. So let's try it. That's not bad at all. All right, so that's not bad at all. That's Aimbot, and then we have nearest on. So if nearest is on, obviously you don't have to do a checkbox, but it's nice to know that you could do that. We're going to keep nearest on for that. It's kind of, I actually like that it hides it. It's kind of nice. One thing I want to note about this map is these polygon, these low poly chams are just a part of the map, although they can be pulled from the source code of the map, and you can put them in a cheat as a cham. So these low poly chams are not actually a part of the cheat. This is just how the player models are made in this map. Just one thing to keep note of. Moving on from Aimbot, we have our trigger bot here. So we can go global to enable, disable in flash, disable if enemies in smoke. Change that to any mouse button we want, but we're going to do mouse button 4 as always. You can enable this, make the hit chance, let's say 20, delay burst, hit groups, head, chest, stomach. Close this, hold mouse button 4 and sway. Continually holding this while just swiping back and forth. Okay, well, trigger bot works decently. I have no complaints so far. I can buy an op though and test really quickly for you guys. Oh, you know what? I just noticed that there was a mini map here. Again, I haven't changed anything but the aimbot settings you've seen, so I don't know if there's going to be any changes. This is like a default startup. If I'm being honest, the default startup just reminds me a lot of Select Fire, which is Osiris. So I do believe that there's some sort of, they're either very, very similar code to Osiris or Midnight. As much as I don't know much about this cheat, but as far as I'm aware, Midnight is possibly a semi-paste. Somebody told me it was a paste, and it's common knowledge, so it was based off of the original Osiris, but they've done their own changes to it and whatnot. So if that's true, let me know in the comments down below, but just based on using it, I feel like it is. But again, I'm going in blind. All you guys asked for this. The creators are obviously Russian, so I didn't speak to any of the creators before doing this video. I was, again, paid by a reseller. So anyways, we're going to try Triggerbot again. Oh, you know what I just realized? Triggerbot's only going to work for the weapon that I have in hand. So hit chance. We're going to do 40 this time. Hit groups, we're going to do head, chest, stomach. And now that that's enabled, I'm seeing no problem with that. Moving on from Triggerbot, we have visuals. In visuals, we do have an ESP preview, as you can see here on the right. So for players, we have enemy only, only visible, bounding box type, corner, health bar, name, ammo. We don't need any of that. Weapon type, icon, text, and off. Flags, text, and icon. Sounds, fade out, animated, off. Sounds of out of FOV arrows is an option. And I'm guessing this is like like how far you can hear them or the size of the FOV arrows. Clear out of FOV arrow color, shared ESP, cloud, and cloud radar. Oh, that's pretty cool. Cloud radar. I don't know. Local server not supported, it says. Okay, so that doesn't work. Disable sending packages from local client. Okay, so that doesn't work here. That's really cool. Shared ESP and cloud radar. I know shared ESP has been a thing for a while and it is in a lot of cheats, but the cloud radar, that's really cool. I'll try to see if I can find an example of cloud radar. You know what? It might be on their site. Give me one moment. Okay, so checking back on the site, there actually is a cloud config and cloud radar. So I can't actually show, oh my God, you know what? I can show this. I'm just going to scan this QR code, open that up on my phone, go back into game. It does currently just say waiting for data. So I'm not actually seeing any video feed. I don't know if that's just an issue because I'm using an Android at the moment, or if Chrome doesn't support it, because Firefox on my computer isn't showing a video feed. So we're going to chalk this up to just, I don't know what I'm doing maybe. So yeah, that's all I know for now. This cloud radar, this is insane. I really fucking like this. I'm going to definitely enable that, and then I'll show you guys. Obviously, you've already seen it, but I don't know. Take my reaction from after showing you on anything about it. Honestly, it's if it's what I hope it is, it's dope.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Moving on from those visuals, I believe I missed glow actually. So there is glow. That's everyone knows about glow. World, grenades, grenade trajectory, grenade helper, dropped weapons, planted bomb type, skybox, which you can change, fog controller, static prop color, blur amount. Okay, that's bloom amount. Sorry, I thought that was blur amount. I was Jesus. That's pretty cool. And then in miscellaneous, you have aim position helper. I was wondering why that was on. Aim FOV, aim recoil dot, aim target trigger bot, sniper crosshair. We can do in game, show damage dealt, hit markers, reveal competitive rank, spectator list, and purchase list. So spectator list, we can open, put that there. It's giving me a never lose vibe with this menu. Moving on to Chams, we have enable. We have OBS bypass, which if I enable that, I might have to. Oh, okay. It says disable anti-aliasing to work properly. That's a first. I'm not sure about that. But maybe it's because I play with 4x anti-aliasing that won't work. But moving on, we have disable model occlusion, enable enemies visible. So we're going to enable the enemies visible and make them pink. Enemies invisible. We got black, and then of course you can choose flat, glow, metallic, glass, animated, metallic, glow, animated wireframe, crystal. I'm going to leave it on crystal, but then there's crystal 2, pearlescent crystal, and animated wireframe 2. Teammate visible, teammate invisible, view model weapons and hands. And that's everything for Chams. Moving on to that, there's the radar. So we have the in-game radar, which you can see above here. And then this extra radar. We're going to do in-game radar and enable. If you were to disable that, you can choose everything for this right here. This giant, oh my God, you can make it huge. It's actually kind of badass. So we can make that just right here, but we are going to use in-game radar as I do prefer it. Player list, you can see the players connected here, so you can turn on the resolver for certain players if they're raging and using AA, for example. Moving on from player list, there is miscellaneous where we have movement, anti-aim, and others. So in movement, we have B-hop, auto strafe, edge jump, edge bug, jump bug, fast walk, slow walk, quick stop, strafe assist, and movement recorder. In anti-aim, there's all the anti-aim stuff like fake leg, directional angles, auto directions, override keys, fake leg type, the type you want, static sway, offset, or jitter, and as well as obviously the enable button. Moving on to others, we have auto accept, anti-smack, deathmatch mode, overwatch revealer, hit sound, knife in other hand, override FOV, view model FOV, so we can change that if we wanted to. There we go. Model XYZ, aspect ratio, third person, bind list. So if I were to click something like, let's say, third person, it would show that I was hitting that. Removals, animated clan tag, custom nickname, and configurations after miscellaneous. The configuration list has this right here where you can drag and drop your configs. You can load them, save them, and refresh them. And you obviously have your config names to create and save new ones. And as you saw, there is cloud configs, which is pretty cool. There's a profile changer. So there is an inventory changer. And it seems like the inventory changer only works based on your cloud configs. So really quickly, what I'm going to do is Alt-Tab. Once we're Alt-Tabbed and you're at your user control panel on here, you're going to go to Inventory Changer. It'll take a little bit to load. Once it has loaded, you're going to click Add Item, and you're going to choose. So, for example, we have a knife. We want a karambit. We want a karambit slaughter. We want that shit to be custom wear. And then we're going to type in 60K today, because you guys are going to get me to 60K today, baby. Stat track, we've got 4 kills on that hoe. Click Save. And inventory is updated. So now, if we go back into game, we will be able to see this knife. So I'm just going to quickly close this. We're back in game. And we're going to click Update Inventory. Now, if I close the menu and go to the inventory in game, you'll see that it has been added. So we're going to replace for both teams. And I am going to have to type kill in console. Back into game, you'll see that we have those 4 kills. And we have the 60K today loaded up in our hand. I don't know how I feel about having an inventory changer based on the site and not in the cheat. It is definitely very weird, something I'd have to get used to. But then again, I'm one of those people that set it and forget it. I don't change my inventory or my skins that often. So for me, I would say this works. It's definitely a very odd, but I kind of fuck with it at the same time. Let's see how good this cloud config system is. So we're going to type in cloud test, create and save new config. Configuration has been saved, created. Last config has been updated. Okay, so now we're going to alt tab once again and go to the cloud config section, and cloud test has been updated and it has a share setting. Dude, this cheat is very good for the price. Profile changer is even in here. You can change how many things you have in your profile, wins, you know, your teacher, your MVP, and your friendly. In movement, they even have a tab for their cloud configurating. So you can change your movement stuff. I guess I don't have any here, obviously, because I haven't set up any. Grenade packs. I'm guessing this is your grenade helper stuff. And then obviously the cloud config, the inventory changer, and the cloud radar. Dude, I got to be honest with you guys. This cheat, it's definitely different. And like, I'm at a loss for words. I went into this being told that it was like probably a pasted cheat. It is a pasted cheat. It's Osiris. Again, me not knowing, I don't know. It could be. I was told it was based off Osiris. I could definitely see that based on the aimbot and some of the visuals. But, dude, the cloud configs and all that kind of stuff really just made this cheat an upgrade. And they've been really, really interesting with the way they've done this cheat. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to give Midnight, literally for the price and the things it offers. This is going to be rare. You're not going to hear this often. I'm giving this cheat a 9 out of 10. Simply based on everything that it has, for the fact it's $5, actually lower than $5 if only we were able to purchase from, you know, Russian companies right now with the way that the world shit's going on. It's really worth it for the price. And just the tiny little features that make shit cool, like the movement recorder, everything being cloud-based, and just in general, that radar thing, just what the fuck. I really got to say, it's definitely cool. And I'm really excited to hopefully make videos with this cheat in the future. And if you guys are as excited as I am, hit that sub button, hit that like button. 60K today, baby. Midnight, you guys, if you understand what I'm saying, if you see this video, you did a good job. I'm actually really, really excited to see where this cheat goes in the future. And that's coming from someone that's supposed to be your competitor, where my cheat only costs $5 as well. But I will say, these cloud configs and the radar and everything, blew it out of the water, man. I gotta say, Midnight, hats off to you. Again, that is the Tabs approved 9 out of 10. Price to features. It's fucking dope. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.
What?